Hi beautiful world, welcome to this video. This is Tina from tinaheals.com, and today I'm speaking to you about Jupiter through the 12 signs. Okay, now if you have your Jupiter in Aquarius, then this is your video. Let's understand the principle of Jupiter. What do you think this archetype stands for? So, Jupiter is known as the great benefic in astrology, okay? And it expands whatever it touches. It's known as your luck sign to determine how luck will operate in your life. It's very important to know your Jupiter sign. It will tell you what kind of spirituality you believe in. It will tell you what kind of a traveler you will be, what kind of a higher education you will have, uh, what kind of problems that can come with your higher education and stuff like that. Jupiter by sign and by house and by placements will tell you all these things. Okay. Now, Jupiter is about our spiritual awareness, about our spiritual awakening. Okay, look at the sign it rules. It rules Sagittarius. If you see the glyph of Sagittarius, it's a bow. It's an arrow and a part of a bow. And what do you think that means? It symbolizes directionality of when the soul is finally waking up from the unconscious meanderings in Scorpio, and then it wants to come up and awaken to spiritual light and inspiration, spiritual awareness. Then it comes into Sagittarius, okay? And then once it moves, which is a sign it rules. So Sagittarius is about philosophy, higher education, and growth and expansion, about adventure, about travel. Okay, so these are some of the keywords when we speak about Jupiter. Okay, now imagine the logos starts expanding from the sun, moves through Mercury, Venus, and then after Mars we see the asteroid belt. It if you look at that's above so below, the soul at this level is kind of fragmented. It's sort of fragmented right now, okay? With I mean, if you look at it, the negative side of Mars can do that. It can break our psyche down. It can break our soul down. And then comes Jupiter after the asteroid belt to integrate all these lessons. And that is why Jupiter is known as Brihaspati in Vedic myths. And he is the guru of the gods. So you understand how the archetype of the teacher is associated with Jupiter. Okay, and the guru, the teacher, the life coach, the spiritual publisher, all these are archetypes of Jupiter. Okay, now Jupiter in Aquarius. This is very interesting because Aquarius and Sagittarius actually have a lot of similarities. Although Aquarius is fixed and air and male, Sag is mutable and male again, but fire. Yet these two seem to have this real good synergy happening. Okay, and now Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac. Okay, 11 again is a number, is a master number. Okay, it's a doorway, it's a pathway into higher dimensions, into other awarenesses that Jupiter totally understands and can increase. So with Aquarius comes this sense of community. 11th house is all about larger friends, communities, larger organizations that we belong to. It's people who we belong to. Okay, they don't have to come from one culture, because Aquarius is again very open energy, just like Sagittarius, the sign that Jupiter rules, very open energy. And Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Now, in traditional astrology, Saturn used to have domain over Aquarius. But since Uranus was discovered, it is now the planet of shock and revelation that has domain over Aquarius. And Uranus kind of works in a very iconoclastic manner, not like Jupiter. Jupiter has a traditional energy signature. Okay, but when it comes into Aquarius, it tends to be this really forward thinking individual. Now, the kind of spirituality these people will have will surely not be conventional. Okay, it will be it can very well have to do with different places, foreign places. It can have to do with some sort of online thing. It doesn't have to be your traditional sense of spiritual understanding. It doesn't even have to be a burn a candle or do a ritual. No. Jupiter in Aquarius is about innovating your spiritual awareness. Okay, and this is not always easy, because Aquarius is tremendously dualistic, and as Jupiter in itself just expands and expands and expands, and sometimes that is not necessarily a good thing. So once you get over the fixed Aquarius, my way or the highway, or my innovation is the best innovation, and my path is the best path that can take all these people to spiritual awareness, no. Although a lot of Aquarian prominent people have been dictators, military generals, it's because of their intellectual, analytical self that they can feed, they can tap into. They can conquer their emotions much quicker than most people, especially water sign people. And they can objectively look at something, and they can be like, okay, this is what to do, this is how to go. Aquarius definitely has a streak of genius in them, okay? And being associated with 11 gives them this other dimension, and Uranus, of course. If you look at Uranus, then you understand everything about Uranus is abstract. It breaks the norm. It's out of the ordinary. It doesn't like to be a part of the crowd. Okay. So Jupiter here will definitely feed your impulses to go beyond the conventional when it comes to exploring your spiritual awareness. Definitely something that you can intellectually be very motivated to do. This is the path of enlightenment through maybe intellectual discourses, maybe studying a particular many systems. Jupiter is also many things. So Jupiter many things and study many systems. Okay, and then you can come up, or you can even assimilate them together. Okay, and then develop your own brand of what you think is the right way to follow spirituality. We don't have to shove it down someone's throat. If your ideas are that good with the age of the internet, and don't forget, Aquarius rules the internet. Uranus rules the internet. So you can preach through the internet very well. Jupiter is preaching, teaching through the internet. Aquarius to the youth. Aquarius again deals with the youth. So you may have a very youthful way about the way you teach. You may connect with the youth quicker. Okay, you may have very innovative ideas that are outright different from every single person participating. So innovation, eccentricity, definitely, because Aquarius is also a very eccentric sign. So definitely eccentricity. So the way you act, or the way your rituals or your brand of spirituality may seem extremely rebellious to someone, because Aquarius is also the sign of rebellion. So that's something that you got to work with. uh, if you wanna just kick up a fuss for the sake of being different, then it's not the right thing to do. But if you truly believe that a change is on the way, and your path can truly help larger communities, and really give people the know-how on how to grow with their spiritual awareness. Because now, since Neptune has been discovered, we've just had a huge upsurge in the interest in the occult and the metaphysical. So it's a good time to delve into that and to look into that. I hope you like this video as much as I like making it for you. Like, comment, tell me if you like what I'm doing, subscribe please, and share with your friends. All right, thank you. This is Tina from tinahills.com. Take care.